Can you tell us a little bit about ICP?
Certainly. Well, Instant Colour Press is a printing business. We do everything from business cards to brochures, booklets to banners. We do all sorts of signage. My father actually started the business 40 odd years ago, but he was a silent partner, and his business partner passed away several years ago. Myself and my sister, we bought their share out.
How do you feel about working in this industry? Do you like it?
I was in our other family business, which was in publishing, and my background is as an accountant. So I was mostly administration and numbers and books and all that sort of stuff. And then before I moved into here, we were looking at potentially selling the business. So I came in to help with the books and set everything up for that, and was working in the space. And I just loved the work. I loved the people. Our clients are absolutely fantastic. The people who work here are really, really lovely. And so myself and my sister decided, no, it's something that we wanted to get involved with. Prior to that, I did do my school holidays here working. We had a stationery shop as well, and I used to run the stationery shop during the school holidays.
You liked accounting, you did all that kind of stuff as well, bookstore. You've got obviously a good knowledge of business. And so referring to ICP, what do you see as its greatest opportunity going forward?
Well, it's interesting. A lot of people seem to think that printing is on its way out, with this digital era and stuff. But there is a lot of digital fatigue. We're on our phones all the time, so everything sort of just washes over us. And so when we get something physical these days, it's like, oh, that's different. There's a lot of ways you can make printing interesting. There's a lot of different embellishments you can put on them. There's a lot of different ways you can print things, cut things. And I feel that my vision for printing is that corporate promotion really should be enriching our world and making us more creative and interested, because there's a lot of things that can be done, and I've encountered a lot of that over the years. And in fact, we'll soon be starting a YouTube channel that will be dedicated to all these really interesting marketing ideas and printing collateral that we see. So it's a really interesting space.
So what sort of products do you offer, and where does your clientele come from?
A lot of our business is government. Probably about 35% is government work. Another 35% is schools and large businesses, and the rest are regular people who come in off the street. So someone who needs printing for a wedding, or a lot of the funeral booklets that we do are very rewarding because they're very personal. And we see a lot of different things, so we know how to suggest things to make them really meaningful for the people who they're about. But we also really enjoy working with businesses and helping them create products that are really impactful and interesting to see, and helps them stand out in what is a saturated world.
So what extra services do you offer apart from the printing side?
We do have our graphic design team here in-house working. When it comes to different products, you've got everything from your business cards and your booklets, but the real interesting space is our wide format printing. We bought a wide format printer that can print up to 2.5 metres wide, big signage, but it allows us to do all sorts of interesting things because it's like an inkjet style printer and not a digital print that goes through a machine. It means you can be very creative. You can actually build up layers, almost braille-like. So we did a really interesting media wall for AFP Legacy, their gala last year. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to turn their media wall into a puzzle where people could interact with it and get win prizes. So we built this media wall with multiple layers on it, so you could stick a sticker to it that could be peeled off, and on the back would have the prize that they won. And within an hour they sold out of those and raised over $4,000. So it's those really interesting projects that we absolutely love doing.
So it sounds like that you do offer a lot of different products and services here. So for someone who's new to business, particularly, are they able to contact ICP and get some advice and decide on what products they may need?
We have quite an in-depth process here. So the first step is our consultation with a client to see what it is they need exactly, and then that's where we can offer our advice, show them different options, because a lot of people don't know what the options are in printing, and it really opens up your scope of what you can do. Then the next step is getting all the assets and collateral together and putting it together, whether that's our team designing it or your own graphic designer or yourself. And then we go into a proofing phase where we make sure you're getting exactly what it is you want before we hit production.
Your family has been in business for quite a while. What's some of the challenges that you've faced since coming into this role that you're in now?
You would know, as well as everyone else, the economy has been struggling here in Canberra. The Canberra Business Chamber just came out with a report that half of businesses in Canberra haven't been hitting their targets. So it is been very difficult. When we came into this business, we had to re-equip the business, so we've had to spend $500,000 on equipment to get us back up to the modern day equipment, and we've also had to rehire staff. So we went from 4 staff here, we're up to 10 staff now to handle everything. So it's been a journey and it has been challenging, but we are lucky in the ACT in that we've got that really good balance between government work and private work, so that does give us a bit of stability, but I think overall it has been a challenge for everyone.
How do you keep up to date with what is the latest equipment out there, and how do you decide which equipment do you invest in and offer those services?
Usually it's about a 5-year life on your equipment. You can stretch that out for a few more years. So when I moved into this business, all our equipment had dated. It was quite old. Determining what equipment you get really is mostly dependent on the what our clients are asking for. But you can look at areas to expand, and that's why we got the flatbed, which allows us to do more signage, which was something that we did a lot of. But there's a lot of trade shows around Australia that we go to, and within those first 6 months I was here, I took one of my staff up, we went to Sydney, went to the major trade show there, got to see all the amazing equipment and decided what was going to be best for us.
Where do you hope to take ICP into the future?
Well, I think printing has a great future ahead of it. You know, it's not a dying art at all. I think I want to really move us into the signage area because that's quite a growth area there. But I think for me, helping businesses really make that impact with their business cards, with their flyers, all those things, there are just things that people can do and they just aren't aware of it yet. So we're going to be starting quite an extensive educational program on that, and we're really excited about it.
How can people get in touch?
21 Ray Street in Belconnen. If you want to contact us, you just send us an email, sales@instantcolourpress.com.au, or just go to our website, instantcolourpress.com.au.
Excellent. Well, thank you for taking the time today. No doubt we'll go around and have a look at your shop here and look at the different technology and equipment that you might have, and look at some of the products you produce.